Hello everyone, Randy here. I wanted to take a minute and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and also announce the release of a mod I've been working on here for a while. Now, I did already release a version of these already, but this is, I'm calling it version 3 here, everyone. Version 3 of the 30 and 20 series. Or I should probably say 20 and 30 series, but yes. The John Deere 520, 620, 720, and 720 diesel. Also the John Deere 530, 630, 730, and 730 diesel. We got several different options on these tractors. You can find the download link down below. Also on my Facebook page as well. So anyway, let's take a look at them in the shop here. One thing to note here with these tractors, I did give them unrealistic horsepower. That was always one of my complaints with these tractors. You got them in the game. You can't do a stinking thing with them because they can't pull nothing, especially the in-game equipment, right? So they got roughly, even though it says 53 horsepower there on one, stick a 1 in front of that. That's more like what it actually has. So John Deere 520. So yeah, like I said, don't even bother paying attention. Horsepower numbers are not real anyway. So John Deere 520. Actually, let's go through the sizes here first. 520, 620, 720, 720 diesel. Then we got the 530, 630, 730, and 730 diesel. So that's the engine size options there, by the way. One of the big additions to this tractor here now is the 3-point. That was always something I kind of said these tractors needed. And a little work, I now have a 3-point hitch on there. It's not quite 100% right as far as the modeling goes, everyone, but hey, it works, right? So it works. There's the 3-point. And yeah, it works. Let's leave it at that, everyone. It works. So no 3-point or 3-point, up to you. Wheel brand, we have both Michelin and Trelleborgs. Both the same size tire, doesn't really make a difference. Whichever one, they're basically the same. And then for tire options, we have narrow front with singles, wide front with singles, wide front with weights, wide fronts with duals. These are clamp-on duals, by the way. And then wide fronts with duals, clamp-on duals with weights. So those are the tire options. And then we also have the option for fenders. Fenders or no fenders. And I think that's all. Did I miss anything? Oh, weights. I did miss something, yes. We also have the option for weights. So you can add or remove weights or no weights, up to you. So yes, and also GPS, that doesn't actually do nothing. That's just if you have the GPS mod enabled. Not actually an option per se on the tractor. And yes, bear with me, everyone. Dealing with a head cold here over Christmas, so oh well. So yeah, we'll take these tractors for a spin here. This is the John Deere 520. And I rather wanted to add this option here to the tractors just because my grandpa had a John Deere 520. One of the changes to the tractor here is I did move to the old color of John Deere green. Wanted to do that initially, but was having some trouble with Giants Editor not liking that color. For some reason, it kept coming out purple or something like that. Finally ended up going in the back end and plugging the actual numbers in, and then it works. So yes, this is the old style John Deere green here. For those who are not familiar, the newer equipment, which I don't know if we got anything. Well, that monster truck there would be a pretty good example of it, I guess. This is probably the new style John Deere green. You notice it's a little bit brighter green, whereas the old style is a little bit darker John Deere green. I don't know if there's anything I can pull in here or not. If you've been watching my Chippewa County series, everyone, you've seen me use this tractor before. It's not particularly new. It's been sitting there for a while now. I've been working on these for a while, just with the head colds. Had one over Thanksgiving there for like a couple of weeks. In fact, I couldn't say I really was over that one here. And now I've got this one here, and then also some computer upgrades to my personal computer. Oh, is this tractor gonna... Ooh, this tractor actually picked this up, eh? Nah, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. I was going to say, I'd be surprised if this tractor picked it up. It will pull the wheel-rich cultivator here. It will do that. Like I said, I'm on the horsepower on these tractors is a little bit unrealistic, but that's so you can hopefully actually use them, rather than just, yeah, it looks like a good lawn ornament, which, I mean, these tractors do look good on the lawn, right? But it's a little more fun to use them. Gotta love that putt-putt sound. Gotta love that. By the way, I should mention, everyone, credits go to the original mod author to some extent, at least for the model anyway. Once you get beyond the model, everyone, there's not a whole lot left of the original mod author's work. I have pretty much redone almost everything on this mod at this point. I redid it all initially with what I call version 2 of this tractor. And then for version 3, I pretty much went through everything again and redid a whole lot of other stuff as well. So this has really, really changed here at this point. Including a spinning clutch, I guess you want to call that. Clutch assembly there. It does spin all the time, which I know is not quite correct, but it works, I guess, right? Oh, and yes, I know the hands on the steering wheel are not quite right, everyone. That is because there's multiple steering wheels on this mod. And I'm not sure that there's necessarily a way to make that correct. So depending on what version you buy, the steering wheel will be more correct. Also, hopefully fix the weight on the tractor as well, so it shouldn't be quite as tippy. It used to be everyone would turn in like this. You'd tip it over, but no longer will it tip over. At least not very quickly anyway. I have not been able to get it to tip over. I'm sure more creative people can probably get it to tip over, but like I'm sure doing this might get it to... Well, yeah, even doing that doesn't really want to tip. Okay, cool. This is the 520 no weights, 3-point hitch on the back, and no fenders here, by the way. The other tractor is the John Deere 730. It has front weights, rear 3-point fenders, duals. The 730 here is pretty much the mailbox laying there. That's odd. Wonder who would have knocked that over. So yes, this is pretty much the kitted out model here, I guess you could say. I did also fix something I found annoying. When you look through the motor here, everyone, the other side was invisible. I did fix that as well. So now when you look through the motor, it's no longer invisible. That was a relatively easy fix. Took some time to do that, but, just like I said, everyone fixed a whole bunch of odds and ends with them. Link is down below if you'd like to check them out. And hopefully everyone has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching, everyone, and till next time.